Hey everyone, Timmy Flyersguy here, and I have a special announcement. I will be taking a break from classic Flyers theater, but don't worry, I will be back with new episodes this fall. So get ready for a new season with even more action-packed episodes of historic Flyers games and moments exclusively on the Timmy Flyersguy YouTube channel. I will continue to bring you great content day after day, week after week and year after year, and will continue that this fall. Let the countdown begin.
Hey everybody, it's me, Timmy Flyersguy, and welcome to this week's edition of the Timmy Flyersguy podcast. This episode is being filmed today. It's Monday right now, but this episode will go up tomorrow at midnight, so make sure you stay tuned for it. I want to come on here and talk about something, and I'd like to come on here and I'd like to congratulate former Flyers goaltender Sergei Bobbrovsky. Him and the Florida Panthers are officially in the Stanley Cup Finals. They will face off against the Edmonton Oilers, and I just gotta say, congratulations, Sergei Bobbrovsky. Such a great honor to see him. It's just such a great feeling to see Bobbrovsky make it to the big time. And I'm really happy about that. I'm happy for Sergei. I was a huge fan of his when he was here in Philadelphia. He was a great goalie. But unfortunately, because of politics, because of locker room politics, Sergei Bobbrovsky never really got his official shot as the main guy for the Philadelphia Flyers. And I know a lot of people are going to talk about that we made a big mistake not keeping Sergei Bobbrovsky. Yes, the old me would probably argue with everybody and say, this happened years ago, blah, blah, blah. But the new me would own up to it, and I'm going to own up to it. Flyers made a mistake. They should have kept Sergei Bobbrovsky. It was a mistake to get rid of him, and it was a mistake to make Brizgalov the main guy. And that's the thing. Brizgalov in my opinion, wanted to hide the spotlight. He wanted to take the spotlight from Sergei Bobbrovsky, a goaltender that worked his ass off for a goalie, Brizgalov, who basically became Brizgalov, who later in his career became a part-time goaltender. Let's face it, he was the Brock Lesnar of goaltenders. And after leaving the Flyers, Brizgalov became a part-time goalie. It was a mistake because, first of all, you have a goalie, Brizgalov, a guy who fell asleep during a team meeting. A guy who threw Bobbrovsky under the bus in a game against the Winnipeg Jets when Brizgalov said, "I don't like Winnipeg, blah, 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 I hate being there. It's too cold." And he didn't play because he didn't own up to what he said about the people of Winnipeg. He never owned up to it. He just sat on the bench and let Bobbrovsky feel the brunt of the Winnipeg Jets, the brunt of their anger. So what I thought is, yeah, we did make a mistake getting rid of Sergei Bobbrovsky. He has become a Vezina Trophy winner and one of the best goalies in the NHL. And honestly, if we would have waited, and if we were a little more patient with Bobbrovsky, if we were a little more patient, if the organization was a little more patient with Bobbrovsky, then we would have had ourselves a Vezina goaltender. But the Flyers, they had to go for the pricey goaltender and Ilya Brizgalov. What was Brizgalov's contract? $3 million? I forget what his contract was, but his contract was a big contract. That really screwed up a lot of cap space when we got Brizgalov. So in my opinion, people are going to say we made a mistake getting rid of Bob. I'm going to say it. I absolutely agree. And as fans, we own up. As a fan, I'm going to own up to the mistake the organization made. They made a mistake. I own up to it. And I realized that Bobbrovsky could have been a good goalie for the Flyers. He could have been the number one goaltender for this Flyers hockey team. And to tell you the truth, we probably would have been in the running for another Stanley Cup run if the organization would have been patient with Sergei. But they weren't. They got greedy and they decided they wanted a quick fix, so they got Brizgalov. That's the thing with the NHL. You don't know what you got until it's gone. And that's exactly what happened with the Flyers when they got rid of a potential number one goaltender. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. Can the Flyers still win and still correct this year? They can. They can. They can do this because they are a more patient organization. They are developing players now from all over the world. Danny Briere is doing everything right for this hockey team. And to tell you the truth, if Bobbrovsky wins the Stanley Cup, I'm going to go out on a limb and say, let's get Bob back into Philly. If the Panthers win the Stanley Cup, let's sign Bob. Let's sign him. It couldn't hurt. It couldn't hurt. That'd be a good tandem. Bobbrovsky and Harrison, that'd be a good tandem. Let me just go out on a limb here. Harrison, Sam Harrison, Sergei Bobbrovsky, goalie tandem would have been pretty sweet for this Flyers team. I'm going to say right now, I would not mind if we got Sergei back from the Flyers. John Tortorella coached Sergei Bobbrovsky. He coached him for several years. He is a John Tortorella guy. So I'd like to see that. Will it happen? I doubt it. But if Flyers fans can dream, and I'd like to see that. I'd like to see Bob come back to Philly. I'd like to see that. I would like to see him be the number one goaltender, and Harrison would be a good backup to Bob. Because let's face it, we had a number one goaltender, but because of certain circumstances, which I don't want to talk about, we don't have a number one goalie. And Harrison was a number one guy, but only by proxy after the situation with the last number one goaltender we had. Harrison is a good goaltender, but we need a legit starter. We need somebody that could be the guy for the Flyers. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see Bob in a Flyers uniform once again. We haven't had Bobbrovsky in a Flyers uniform. Last time he was in a Flyers uniform was 2012. The last time we ever see Bob in Philly. So I have to say it. Either if Bob wins the Stanley Cup and he decides to waive his no trade clause after winning the Stanley Cup, I would sign Bob. Give him a maybe 3-year contract with the Flyers. See how he does, and see what happens from there. So I'm just saying, usually when the teams win a Stanley Cup, usually the cap is very high after winning a Stanley Cup. So usually, players that win a Stanley Cup with hockey teams, they end up going to other teams after they won a cup with the team that they're with. So that's kind of when we had Ray Emery and we traded him to Chicago, and then the Blackhawks won a Stanley Cup. Ray Emery was then signed to the Flyers in 2013-2014. So I'd love to see Bob become the goalie for the Flyers, depending on what the Panthers do in the Stanley Cup Finals. So like I said, congratulations to Bobbrovsky and the Florida Panthers. I truly wish them the best, and if they win the cup, then I'll do another congratulations video for a second time. Well, like I said, if the Panthers win a cup, I would start targeting Bobbrovsky. See if we can maybe sign him again. If not, then we'll see if we can find another legit number one goaltender. Hopefully. I kind of think Harrison has potential to be a starter, but That's going to be tough. It's going to be a lot of hard work for Sam Harrison. He had to unwillingly get sent into the Lions den after the situation with our other number one goaltender, who was supposed to be the future of this team. But because of reasons I cannot talk about, that didn't happen. So he was trying to sign Bobbrovsky next season, in the off season, if he wins the Cup of Florida. We're trying to find another legit starter goalie, or maybe a legit backup goalie, because rookie backup goaltenders have not been working for the Flyers lately. Talking to you, Felix Sandstrom. Like I said, we need to find a legit backup, or at least a legit starting goaltender during the off season. I'm Timmy Flyersguy. Thank you guys for joining me here on the Timmy Flyersguy podcast. It's been a pleasure talking to all of you. And I got something I need to say. Is it October yet? I can't wait for next season. I'm Timmy Flyersguy, and this has been the Timmy Flyersguy podcast. Have a great day, everyone. It's a hot one. It's really hot. It's hot outside, so make sure you stay hydrated and make sure you stay cool, because this weather is really hot. So please be careful in this heat. Thank you for joining me, and have a great day, everyone. Have a great day, everyone. Before I go, have a great day, everyone. Before I go, I'd like to give a shout out. To a few people. Last video, I did a shout out to Gigi Dior. And in this video, I would like to give a shout out. Hold on a second, let's take it here. I'd like to give a shout out to the lovely Elizabeth Schuyler, the lovely Sienna Ray, the lovely Alicia Vera, and the lovely Vicky Chase. They are some of the most beautiful women in the industry. And I also like to give a shout out to another very beautiful lady, and that is the lovely, very beautiful, very sexy Storm Rose. I'd like to give a shout out to her as well. So Elizabeth, Sienna, Alicia, Vicky, Storm, I love you all so much. It is an honor and a pleasure interacting with each and every one of you on Twitter and all aspects of social media. I love you all so much, and each and every one of you has a special place in my heart. Thank you for always being so kind, so supportive, and so sweet to me. It's really a pleasure getting to talk to each and every one of you. I love you all so much. Have a great day, ladies. Have a great day. This has been the Timmy Flyersguy podcast. Have a great day, everyone.